Hi, I'm Christine Lavulo, one of America's financial well-being coaches with Operation Hope. I want to talk to you a little bit about debt. Some people will say that all debt is bad. I disagree. I think some debt is good, but let's talk about the different types of debt. First, there's revolving debt. That is your credit cards. Revolving debt is usually bad debt. And the reason why that is the case is because you're paying high interest rates, and oftentimes there's really no end date. If you make the minimum payment, you'll be surprised that many times it's 17 to 20 years to pay off that debt. We want to avoid credit card debt as much as possible, and when we need to use a credit card, it's important that we pay it off as quickly as possible. Always have some type of a plan of how you're going to pay that debt off when you use that card. In addition, you want to try to keep your usage to 30% of your credit limit. This dramatically impacts your credit score. So by keeping your usage low, you'll be able to keep your credit score high. The other type of loan is an installment loan. This is debt that has a set date that you will pay it off, and the payments are the same throughout. This is like a student loan, a car loan, your mortgage, personal loans, and even payday loans. Now, payday loans are what I would consider really bad debt. The reason why is they typically have incredibly high interest rates, and it's impossible to pay it off. Instead of turning to a payday loan, do an internet search and see if you can find a lender that will give you a personal loan that meets your needs and has a much lower interest rate than a payday loan. Sometimes we have emergencies, and the only way we can address them is to take on debt. A best practice is to try to build an emergency savings fund so that you can avoid debt when you have those emergencies arise.